Everything's good. Yep.
You guys disappointed to not make the tournament with the reaction?
I mean, yeah, we're disappointed. Obviously, we wish we could have done more to not have to put our faith into other teams to give us some help to make it. But it was a goal we set out before the season that we wanted to win it. But not having the chance to now kind of sucks. But kind of have to take it on the chin and then just keep on rolling.
What's that like last night? Are you super locked into where you like crunching the numbers and all that?
Honestly, I had some other stuff going on, so I really wasn't watching. Yeah.
You look at a guy like Drew, two-way contract, sort of similar path to expensive kind of thing. Did you talk to him a lot about the extra minutes he's getting, his journey here, how to manage it?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see like another guy with a similar path to what I've taken, and see him flourish on the big stage is pretty cool, especially in that Cleveland game. Like, that's a really high-level game, and just to get thrown into the fire like that's not an easy task. And he did really, really well in those minutes and helped us. And he played really well against Miami as well. So just hope he continues to get opportunities when they present themselves. And I'm always here for advice or whatever from him, but he seems to be doing pretty well.
Is the silver lining that you guys get a little break in your 2 games over the next 10 days? Not next, but after next week.
Yeah, I guess you could look at it like that. Chance to work on ourselves, work on our chemistry as a team, get better, try to stack days on top of each other. So I think it'll be a good chance for us to just get better overall.
And then Jayson wins another Player of the Month award. I mean, I know he's good. What is he doing? How does he the impact that he has for this team, and maybe kind of goes over?
Yeah, so Jayson makes everything easier for everyone else around him. He draws so much attention to himself that it makes gives other guys open looks, gives them easy reads, and we're there as outlets for him. And he trusts us enough to where he's willing to give the ball up when 2 guys are on him to make the easy right play. And I think that's what makes him great. And I think that's where he's grown in the last 3-4 years, is just making the right play. It might not be flashy or anything, but I think if you're doing the right things consistently most of the time, that it shows. And obviously he's still putting up great numbers in other aspects, but I think it's just the little things that stand out more.
Just being around Peyton over the summer coming into this year, could you have anticipated the start he was going to have? What kind of things did you see him doing to put himself in this position?
Yeah, I mean, I saw this coming. We've been working out since the end of the summer, throughout preseason, throughout the year so far, and he's a special player, and he's finally, I guess, kind of got his feet underneath him to where he has the opportunity and ability to kind of just show himself and prove himself to everyone else, even though everyone in the building already knew that he's capable of these things. So I hope that continues. He's obviously playing really, really well right now. We need to keep getting him the ball and feeding him, and for him to keep doing what he's doing.
How do you kind of go about that? Because obviously you got Jayson, you got Jalen, all these guys are going to have the ball in your hand. But it seems like more Peyton minutes, more Peyton shots help you guys. How do you empower him?
Well, I mean, Jayson and Jalen need a break sometimes too. I mean, it's hard to get the ball in possession and have 2 guys guarding you when you're driving, and being physical in the paint on drives. That takes a lot out of you. So for a guy like Peyton to step up and have the ball and can get you a basket when you need it, it's really huge. But he's also just a great all-around player. Defensively, he's scrappy. He pressures the ball. He changes the momentum of the game every time he checks in. So he's just a really well-rounded player.
Sam.
Well, I was just going to ask, so we hear a lot about how there's this continuity between Maine and Boston, and obviously you've lived both situations. What does that continuity look like in reality? Is it similar plays being run? Is it just regular communication back and forth? Why is it that Drew Peterson can come in and you kind of know what he's doing when he's really been in Maine most of the past year?
Yeah, I think it starts at the player development level. I know when I was in Maine, we tried to work on things that the Celtics are working on here in Boston and tried to apply it to what we were doing in Maine. There might be a little subtle differences, but overall the general idea is similar. And for him to just jump into a role, I think it's pretty seamless, especially with the pre-court work that we do every single day as a player development. It's prepping you for game minutes. Even though if you're not playing, it'll prep you. If you are playing, it'll prep you. So I think the approach by the coaching staff is great with that and making sure guys are ready, even though if they're not in the rotation or if they're in the rotation, they're great at doing both.
Just to say the challenges presents tonight.
They're good. They're better. They're scrappy. They rebound the ball really well, and they push the ball in transition really well. So we got to do a great job of keep them off the glass, keep them out of transition, and taking care of the ball tonight.